Hey everyone, it's Game Master Clario, and we're finally starting the walkthrough, playthrough, run-through of Monster Hunter 3. Basically, for those people who have no idea what Monster Hunter is a game where you can create your own character to fight giant dragons, wyverns, mostly wyverns, no dragons at all, wyverns in this game. It's pretty fun. If you have a Wii, pick it up. If you have Wi-Fi, make sure you definitely pick it up. This game will last you a long time. Well, depending on how much you suck at the game. If you're really bad at games, I don't know what to say. Maybe you'll get like a minute of fun out of this game, and then you'll rage quit so hard you'll break the CD without even, touching it. Anyway, it's pretty fun. Yeah, you give it a shot. Go get it, like, right now. Right now. And I'm gonna stay quiet during the cutscene, because cutscenes are cool, and I'm not. So, how's that for first impression? It's a pretty cool cutscene, isn't it? So, this is your hunter right here, talking to the village chief. I'm sorry if the text is a little hard to read. I'm having trouble finding an actually good setting to record this game with, so I'm going to just stick with this one. If you're having trouble reading the text, maybe, enlarge it. Use that little full screen or half screen button they have added onto the players. That would help. I mean, I can read it just fine, but I'm kind of used to Monster Hunter's really small text, so I guess I have experience with it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I have no idea what to say. This is terrible commentary. Basically, the story is there's some silly earthquakes going around, and your hunter has been sent by the guild to find out what the hell is going on. And, yeah, well, your hunter gets here, and that's the start of the game. I can't really, say much during a conversation. I hope you guys can, read it fine-ish-ly. Because if not, I would be sad. And I would, cry myself to sleep. And everyone knows how much people love guys who cry themselves to sleep because they suck at talking. Here's the Guildie. The Guildie talks, you know, well, she basically gives you all the quests in the game. However, but from what she's saying, we don't have any quests, which is great, but not really, because now we're bored. We got nothing to do. But that's fine, I guess. I'm sure they'll get quests sometime. I'm sorry if this sounds pretty improvised, but I'm, like I said, really bad at commentary. Hold on, it's a bug in my room. Ah! Alright, I got it. I'm so cool. Killing bugs with my wallet. Anyway, this guy here is the blacksmith. He makes all your cool shit, like swords that are on fire, swords that are on water, swords that are on lightning, swords that are on dragon, if that makes sense, and swords that are on ice. Not to mention armor. And as you can plainly see by my character right now, we have no armor. But that is okay, because with the money we have been given by the chief, we will be able to buy a basic set of armor. I like the word armor. It rolls off the tongue pretty well. I am basically making shit up right now, because I am bad at talking and whatnot. Post commentary is terrible to do. Never do it to kids. Always go for commentary during the game, which I hope I can, you know, do soon-ish. Late. I don't even know, man. Alright. MH3. Nothing much to do here right now. Let's ignore her. She is the only black person on the village. And this makes sense. I don't know why. Honestly, I am a newcomer to Monster Hunter as well. This is my first Monster Hunter game. If I recall correctly, there are a couple Monster Hunter games on the PS2 and the PSP. A lot of really good ones, apparently. There's this game, Monster Hunter game called United 2, whatever. Much more content than this. If you have a PSP, I recommend it to you, but I don't have a PSP, and this makes me really sad. Anyway, yep, this is the armor store, weapon store, armory, weaponry. What do we call this? Let's just call it the barracks for now. And let's go with a leather set. A leather set in the beginning of the game is really good if you know what you're doing. What armor? Every piece of armor in the game comes with a certain number of skills, which you can check in the equipment page. When you have a certain amount of skills, when you have plus 10 points in one skill, that skill activates and you'll be able to use it. This is usually done by, you know, buying a full set of armor instead of just mix and matching pieces, which is a very bad idea in the beginning. The skills that the leather set give you are really good for gathering, like if you want to, you know, gather quicker, and your stuff breaks less with it. Basically, it's a good starting one, especially since you have to do like a ton of freaking gathering quests in the beginning. Really lame. Really lame. It doesn't last too long. The fun part starts soon. I promise. If you're wondering about all the fast loading screens, I'm actually cutting all of them out. I'm sorry if you wanted to see some funky mosaics, but I need to save video time. Because even with the 15 minutes that YouTube added, I still managed to fuck up and go past that. Imagine that. Nah. It'd be really awesome if I had a director's cut. Anyway, this is your pig. It does nothing but be cute. But, you know, everyone loves pets and games, like Shell. Except, you know, less awesome. Anyway, let's Let's start this here outside world. I'm gonna Alright, this is Moga Woods. This is the world we get to explore first. And thus we get to beat up our first monsters here. Which is always pretty awesome. I do love beating up monsters. Online, it's called Deserted Island because it's an island and it's deserted. Trust me, it's a better name than Forest. For a forest. I'm serious. I am 100% serious. That is the name of an area. Forest. Anyway, those things over there, gray things right there, they are Aptonophs. They are going to be your main source of raw meat, probably. Well, in the beginning games, at least. Raw meats, I'll tell you what they do later. Later. You can register these monsters in your monster list by, if you're using the classic controller, pressing minus, pressing R, and then taking your Wiimote, pointing it at the screen and holding B. Like, you know, Wiimote B, not classic controller B. And then press A when your cursor is over the monster and drag it to the little book at the bottom right. And it will keep track of how many of you have killed, along with, you know, basic miscellaneous information about them. If you'd like to see that, I will gladly do a video on it. But later. You know, when I have more, you know, monsters in the monster list. I'm not gonna do a video, a 10-second video of like, oh hey, here's an Aptonoff. And that's it. Subscribe. I'm not gonna do that. That is silly. Anyway, up here is your campground. But what's this? It seems to be ruined, and there's this strange man standing in the middle of it. Who could that be? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's Junior. Never mind, I know who he is. Sort of. Basically, some of the areas are sealed off until you beat all the tutorial quests. And the tutorial quests can't be skipped. Isn't that great? But it's not that long anyway, and if you're new to this game series, you're gonna find these tips are really valuable. So, might as well pay attention. Instead of listening to me rant on and try and drown out that text noise. Again, I apologize if you can't read it. That is entirely my fault. I think. It is probably my fault. But I am not going to take credit for it. I will blame my dazzle. Because that's what true men do. We blame other things for our failures. Anyway, you give him the raw meat that you've gotten from the Aptonoff. If you did not get one from the Aptonoff because you are an unlucky person, go beat some more up. With the raw meat that he's going to barbecue, well, you can eat the barbecued steaks, and they will increase your stamina gauge. See how, you know, quickly it falls? Well, you'll be able to extend your bar until it reaches the end of the screen. So basically that's about doubling it. Anyway, we'll get more into detail about the game after I get off my ass and record more. That's not gonna happen for a while. Probably. But I'll try my best. And I hope you will too, in whatever you do. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, that's pretty much it.